What inspires me to do what I do? I think that my primary inspiration comes from a deep rooted passion for healthcare and education. I've always believed in the transformation power of knowledge, especially in the nursing field. Witnessing the impact that skilled nurse aides have on patient care motivates me to think outside the box and try to develop or create new learning and training modalities that could have a greater impact on not only the students' learning, but the teacher's instruction, and which will be relevant, right, when our students go out into the real world and start providing care for folks who once took care of us. Where do I find the time to do what I do? I'm not gonna lie, it can be quite a juggling act, right? But I try to prioritize my task and create a structured schedule that balances my writing, my teaching, and my personal life. Finding those small pockets of time during the day, along with setting clear goals, helps me to stay productive and focused. What was the most challenging part of writing my training book? Hands down, I can tell you that the most challenging aspect was not only ensuring that the material was up to date, but that it was also comprehensive and accessible. I wanted to cover the complexities of the clinical skills portion of the nurse aide exam without overwhelming or frightening, right, the readers, especially those who are just beginning their journey. They're just starting out, just being introduced to the healthcare field. And so this required a lot of research, a lot of revision, and feedback from colleagues and folks that I have in my circle, in my network. What keeps me going? There's a lot, really, honestly, that keeps me going, but I think the most prominent is, my hope that my work will lead to improved confidence and skills among nurse aide students, and also instructors. I think that's what keeps me motivated, that keeps me moving, that keeps me thinking outside the box, and seeing students succeed and knowing that Julie Reynolds, Nurse Jar, right, has, played a part in their education and also their professional journey. It gives me great joy. It gives me great satisfaction. What do I love most about my training book? Guys, is this the trick question? I love everything about my book. But no, I think that I can confidently say that the one thing that I love most is that my training book, and not just this one, but the books that I've published in the past are universally relatable, right? Anyone, anywhere in the world can relate or will be able to relate, to the book. I aim to create a resource that that's not only instructional but also relatable, right? When you read passages, you're going to get a little taste of, Nurse Jar's personality. You're going to be able to get, a little feel of, who Nurse Jar is and what is Nurse Jar like, right? In real life. Well, this is real life, right? But I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? People who do not know me personally, you'll be able to get a sense of that when you're reading this training book. So it's, like I said, I tried to spice up the passages and the paragraphs in the book with a bit of my, personality, just to make it a little bit more personal, so, people will be able to relate to it. I believe it, it will resonate with both students, testing candidates, and nurse aid instructors. So yeah. I love everything about my book, okay? But I think that it's relatable is what I love the most. Yeah. How do I think my book will benefit nurse aid students? I mean, the book is going to have so many benefits, but I firmly believe that it will help equip nurse aid students, with assessment skills and knowledge. Also, it will help, to build their confidence. And that's really important, going into testing with confidence, right? Because like I tell my students all the time, you never want to self-doubt yourself. If you go into testing with self-doubt, you yourself is going to make yourself feel intimidated and overwhelmed. So you always want to bring into testing positive vibes and confidence, right? And, I can say that the focus of just the practical application and the critical thinking strategies is designed to prepare students for testing. And when I'm putting my instructor hat on, right, I can tell you that this book will help supplement the instructor's instruction, right, when it comes to testable skills. It will also give instructors a guide to go by, because Prometric, and I'm not saying anything negative about Prometric. Well, maybe this is negative, I don't know, right? But they have their skills checklist, but that skills checklist just lists like the checkpoints, right? And it really doesn't give any guidance to what steps or how to perform the skills. So with this book, right, instructors can use this as a guide to train their students on performing the testable skills. Yeah, so a lot of benefits. This book is priceless. It's going to have a lot of benefits for both the student, testing candidate, and the instructor alike. What are my future plans? Oh, let's see. Oh, I got so many. I have so many. But I think looking ahead, I plan to expand my authoring of training books and perhaps, just perhaps, right, develop an online course to accompany these books. Yeah, so I'm also interested in conducting workshops. I've been saying this for ages that, you know, I want to conduct either online workshops or in-person workshops. But yeah, I would love to do that, you know, because that will, you know, allow for, you know, hands-on learning experiences, right? So yeah, you know, engaging with students and instructors directly, you know, in a different format is something that I'm really, truly passionate about, you know. So yeah, you know, those are my future wanna-dos. Yeah.